Okay, I say 1, 2, 3, we clap together, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
So Ellen, so when you were in school, do you have a best friend?
Actually, piles. If only social or school friend if Chinese.
These are all the friends, yeah, best friends.
So do you still keep in touch with them?
Do you still see them now?
No, I not see them because if you just see, I graduated already. But this year I am working now. I am big fan in GSA.
Yeah, he left the school, I guess. Has lost the touch a bit.
Do you know who are his best friends? Just now he mentioned a few names.
Oh yes.
What are the names?
Oh, you repeat them again. Paulo,
The piles.
Hong Yun,
Only Dawson.
Dawson.
There is some.
Dawson, you will still see him, right?
I
In
still see
DSA.
Dawson.
Yeah. Dawson is in DSA. Yeah. And Glennis, we haven't seen her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you were younger, when you were in school, what was your day like in school?
Last time in school, how was your day in school?
This is true. Oh my God. Yes.
What did you? I mean, you went to school by
Yeah, I went to school.
by school bus.
School bus.
Yeah, and then it's morning session or afternoon session?
I morning session.
Yeah, and then you came home by
I came off by also school bus.
also school bus, right? Then afternoon you will do activity.
I do anything, but in afternoon, can I imagine what movie I try to like this?
Watch movie, do homework. Yeah, you have to do homework first, right?
Yeah, do over first.
Yeah. Right.
Did you like school?
Did you like school?
Yes, but actually,
Actually,
I prefer.
I prefer what?
Yeah, I like school, but I prefer the school from UK.
You prefer the school from the UK. Okay. Yep.
Oh, so you all studied?
No. He studied early on when he was very young. He went to Genesis International School, but he didn't stay long there. So I transferred him because I realized he didn't have local friends. All these aspects. So he went back to Mainz school because that time was really hard to push into mainstream school. Yeah. So now times are really different, and the education is so inclusive now. So that's why he went to special school. He was happy. Huh?
Was he bullied in the main school?
Were you ever bullied?
No, I'm not bullied.
You never. Yeah, because you are such a pleasant boy, right? Yeah, right. I
Do people
suppose.
like call you names sometimes?
Did anybody know? Right.
No, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he ever complained. Yeah, right. But even though people didn't call you names or whatever, but you see this one, you sometimes tell me, right?
What makes you upset?
Yeah, what makes you upset?
Actually, person shout at me and stare at me.
When people shout at me and stare at me.
Why do you think people shout at you?
Sometimes why?
Sometimes, but actually,
Actually,
sometimes people shout. All people don't shout.
yeah. A lot of people don't. I guess, I don't know. Perhaps sometimes he came back from work and he tells me, because he goes to work rush hour as well. I guess when, I taught him to wait until the train stops properly or whatever, right? I guess when he was a bit slower, there could be people saying, move, certain things. He came home and he told me, right? He wasn't happy. So there's nothing you could do about it, right? You can't go there, every day or whatever. So what do you do when people, I could only teach him, what do you do when people shout at you? What do you say?
I say,
Please?
be polite, be so nice, be so nice, be so rude.
Don't be rude.
And be kind. My mother gives me manners. Please attack you, remember?
Yeah, see, I do sort of tell him, even though people shout at you, you can't be rude. That's why he said, Mommy, teach me manners. Yes, we all need manners, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Yeah. So when people stare at you, what do? Just ignore, right? Yeah, just look away.
Just ignore.
Just ignore. No need to do anything, right? Yep.
So Mama, maybe other than that, were there any like problems with the public or any instances that made Alan?
I mean, we are very aware of, like, for example, he has a condition, he has Down syndrome, right? So Alan is also trained when he walks into the MRT. He doesn't sit, like at the reserved seat there, right? Yeah, because it's supposed to be given to people who, are elderly or whatever. Yeah, he stands there, he holds the handle or whatever. I guess he has a hearing impairment as well. When he doesn't wear hearing aids after work, I guess when people wanted to rush out and say, excuse me, he may not have heard about it. I think people could just push or whatever. I guess everybody is busy. I just wish people are more like sort of understanding. Yeah, it's not they don't or whatever. They have many other issues, hearing and sort of understanding when you tell them what to do. It would be good if the taking public transport could be more sort of accommodating and understanding, because you will see more and more people with special needs are independently traveling. It's not only about my son, it's about other people as well. Yeah, if everybody is a bit more sort of understanding, I guess the society could be even better. Yeah, I'm grateful. Certain times I take MRT with him. I see people stand up, give him offer him a seat. Very touching. Yeah, really want to thank them. Yeah, they are easily tired, but normally he declines. He said, "Thank you, I'm okay." Yeah. So, but really, the kindness is very much appreciated. Sometimes I see people, right, stare at him, push their children away. I wish I could tell them, it's not contagious, okay? All right, you can let your son or daughter sit next to people with Down syndrome, But I thought, as parents, we need to teach our own kids and children the right values rather than to let strangers to tell you what should be done or not. I mean, it's okay. He learns how to manage his own emotions, and he's quite okay. Now he's not bothered, even people stare at him or whatever. But I guess like he earlier shared, when people raise their voices, of course, he's not happy. He comes home and complains. Yeah, we can work out things. Yeah.
So, do you ever come across like an instance where maybe the public called Alan like a retarded kind of thing?
Not openly now, right? I guess there was once a little incident, we had a party and there were little kids there. I guess when they see Alan a bit different, the little kids must have asked their parents why Coco Alan, looks so different. I don't know what the parents said or whatever. So little kids came to me to say, anti-AT is Alan, that S word. I look at it, I say, no, he is like you and I. He's a bit slower, okay? And I don't like it when, you know, I don't think any adults or whatever now can openly do that. And I guess all the awareness campaigns and, you know, by the ministries down to DSA or whatever, they do help people to realize, please don't call them names. They are like you and I, you know, they don't like it. Yeah.
Maybe what are some of the tips to interact with people with Down syndrome?
Okay, it's hard to try any tips. Some of the people with Down syndrome, they are not verbal, okay? Some of them, you know, like they talk but not very clear because of the muscle issues, etc. So when you deal with them, when you ask them, they don't want to answer, and I think it doesn't mean they are rude, you know. Perhaps they don't know how to answer, perhaps they don't understand you, perhaps, you know, they couldn't even speak full sentences. I guess some kind of understanding meaning can leave them alone, all right? If some, like even Alan, if you talk to him in MRT, he wouldn't answer anything you ask him, because I've taught him you don't talk to strangers, right? So, you know, I guess people with special needs, whether it's Down syndrome or other special needs, it's hard to use like some general rules to apply to all of them. Each of them, they have their own issues or whatever. Some, when they are not happy, they could be shouting, you know, and I hope the public will not be thinking like sort of the parents didn't teach well or whatever. It's just when they're angry, they don't know how to say. You know, they can shout, they can sit there, don't move, or whatever it is. But I guess those who are traveling in the public transport, they are more independent. So, but just leave them alone, you know, just treat them. My only one advice is just treat them as other people. Yeah, you wouldn't walk into a 20-year-old other young man, young lady to say, how old are you? What's your name? I mean, you know, you leave them alone. Likewise, you leave people with Down syndrome alone as well. Let them just do, you know. But if they need help, they ask, perhaps you could see whether they are lost, or you can direct to the right people, you know. If not, just leave them as who they are. Yeah.
Ellen, so when you get upset, right, how do you make yourself feel happy?
You talk to mommy, right? You always talk to
I
mom.
always talk to mom as well.
Yeah, we'll work out, you know, so I'll try to teach him. Yeah, he's very good in the sense. Anything at the workplace, traveling with friends, if anything, he comes home, he discusses, you know.
Actually, I have a question. Just now you mentioned that people tend to talk differently with Down syndrome, and you should just talk to them as you talk to everybody else. Can you share an incident where something like this happened with Ellen, or is Ellen aware of this? That people
Yeah, because, you know, when he walks into an MRT, right, there's a very kind auntie